Viewers, subscribers, welcome again to another show. Yeah, man, it's a coach's desk with your host, Coach Minzy. And we're going to talk about uh, England's provisional Euro squad. Now, what's so interesting about us talking about England's Euro squad? I tell you, it has been one of the most anticipated squad on the perspective of Jamaicans, because a few of the players that we are interested in, quality players, are interested in playing for England, and some of them even said that if they get snubbed for the Euros, then definitely they will be coming to play for Jamaica. So I'm just reminding the JFF to check out the England squad. These players, they have not been selected, so it's time to act. The ball is in your court, JFF. Get on it ASAP. Be proactive, be assertive, and go get these players, man. Yeah. So, I mean, there's a bit of disappointment, though, where before I talk about the disappointment, sorry, I'm making reference to a Mason Holgate and Ivan Toney. I think they were on a Demarai gate. They were basically on the fence where the Reggae Boys is concerned, because they want to, play for England. But obviously, it's not happening now. The fact of the matter is, will they continue to wait? Or is it a case where they will be ready immediately? And if I were in the position where the JFF stands, then I'll go get them. You know what I mean? In Jamaican term would say, "Oh, me nah itch." You know what I mean? So that is the situation. So I trust that these players that would have been snubbed, Ivan Toney, Mason Holgate, they should be snapped up by the Jamaica Football Federation immediately. Get on your phone, call these players. You know what I mean? And like I was saying earlier, the disappointment would have been Ben Godfrey. He would have been selected as a part of the defensive pool. But in truth and in fact, Ben Godfrey would have had a very good season. So it was inevitable that he would have been selected in this squad. Will he make the cut for the 26? I'm not certain. I don't know what is in the head of Gareth Southgate. I'm not certain what he will do. But I mean, Ben Godfrey would have done good throughout this season, and this call-up would have been warranted. You know what I mean? It was expected in my estimation. So the fact now is that if he'll make the cut, and since he would have get this call-up, I do believe that he possible would wait for another call-up. If he doesn't make the final cut, after Euros, he probably would be waiting to play some games and all of that. You know what I mean? So I probably can say this youngster is out. You know what I mean? But definitely, trust me, when we sit and wait for our England squad to drop, then some serious things happening in football, because we want to get our best team out there as well to compete, to prepare for the World Cup, especially the World Cup qualifiers. We want to go through it as smoothly as possible and to qualify. So, yeah, man, people, what are your thoughts about Ben Godfrey? What are your thoughts about Ivan Toney and Mason Holgate now? Should they you know, contact the JFF right away, or should the JFF be assertive and contact them and not wait and tell them that, hey, such and such did not happen. We are ready to get you on board and sort out the necessary paperwork, documentation to ensure that these players come at least for the Gold Cup. Probably Gold Cup is a bigger ask at this time, but I mean for the World Cup qualifiers. And of course we know that they don't need passport to play in the friendlies, so they could, you know, bring them over to that Japan and Serbia game. Could be interesting. But I mean, people, trust me, it might be disappointment for Holgate and Toney. Toney would have had an excellent season. He is in the playoff final to make it to the Premier League. I somehow believe that Toney is still going to wait. That's my gut feeling. He's still going to wait, especially if he makes it to the Premier League, because one thing can happen though. From we know how Southgate does his thing. He also have space for emerging players. You know what I mean? So there and then, if Toney continues to do well, you never know, he might get a call up. But he's in a predicament because that forward line is very stocked, if you ask me. Mason Greenwood, Rashford, Ollie Watkins, the big man from Tottenham, the Kane, it's just tough. So probably everything would be against him in that department. So Ivan Toney and Mason Holgate, yo, just take up on the phone, call the JFF or contact somebody in the JFF, tell them sound ready, yeah, man. Because that I believe that would be your best chance to play in a World Cup. And that would be playing for Jamaica. Think about it, young men. Think about it, man. You want to play international football, you want to go to the World Cup, think Jamaica. Hey, I'm not really joking still enough. I'm serious, man. Because this England squad is very hard to make. Being snubbed, when are you going to get another opportunity? Come on, man. Hashtag Ivan Toney for the Reggae Boys. Hashtag Mason Holgate for the Reggae Boys. Gentlemen, we want you to come and join up with the squad. We want you to come back home. Play for your home country. Yeah. You might not be born in Jamaica, but your roots very deep and strong. You know what I mean? So, viewers, subscribers, newbies, those who are watching and have not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. I want you to comment down below and tell me what are your thoughts of these two Jamaicans who had been snubbed, and what should they do? Should they act right away? I do think so. Thanks again, people, for tuning into the show. Big up yourself. As I would normally say, take care of yourself. Peace out.